Alright, hey guys, Tyson here. So I've decided that I'm going to go to a weekly or bi-weekly format where we do more of a full show. So try to give you guys something a little bit more entertaining, something where you can get more information in a smaller space, which is kind of what YouTube is all about. So I'm refining, I'm learning as I go. I'm going to try this. You guys please tell me what you think, and we'll go from there. So I think we're going to start with cryptocurrency, just because there's been so much going on, and then we'll go to the downward motion of the cannabis market. We'll also do some news and just check in on a couple different things. So anyway, here we go. All right, so here we are on CoinMarketCap.com. So hopefully, Bitcoin's at 4,000 right now. It's 9:06 a.m. on the West Coast, December 23rd. And, hopefully it'll establish a support at 4,000. If it does, that could be a pretty good sign of an up. I know most people are waiting for 5,000 or so. I don't know. I don't know that there's really a point. When this thing goes, it's going to go, no matter where it's at. So XRP, 36. By the way, overall total market cap right now, 134 billion. Very roughly, because it's hard to tell at this point. Ethereum up, Bitcoin Cash up. Everything's up. The whole damn thing. Is there even any red? A little bit on True USD, Stratus. Okay, so you got a couple of them, but it's green all the way through mostly. Litecoin back up to 33. It was at like 22, so that's big. Stellar up, EOS. I bought some Tron and Cardano this last week before they popped up, so I was pretty happy with that. In fact, I have a video on that. So yeah, you see them here. Everything's going up. So.
All right, so that was a cryptocurrency recap. If you guys got in the last week or two, things are going pretty well. I've been kind of averaging down, so things are looking about even right now, but things are still low, so I'm pretty happy with that. But let's move over to some news and check out a couple cool stories.
So this is from Cointelegraph.com, and I think we can at least mostly agree that there's something to be desired for cryptocurrency exchanges. I have the Thinkorswim platform through TD Ameritrade to trade stocks, and I love the way that it's laid out. It's completely customizable. I can get all the information that I need in one place. I have not found that with cryptocurrency at all. So I saw this. This was really interesting to me. New exchange offer customizable dashboards giving traders the information they want. And so it just says, and I'm not going to read the whole thing, but a new exchange says that it has the goal of becoming the most professional, global, and secure marketplace for digital assets, utilizing state-of-the-art technology that it claims can deliver a processing capacity of 1.5 million order matches per second. So basically it's saying that it's going to be reliable. It's saying that it's going to be secure, but they all say that. The part that actually, of course that interests me, but the part that interested me the most is that it seems that it's going to be set up more like your professional, your stock market exchanges. So according to Probit, many of the exchanges out there at the moment are failing to hit the sweet spot when it comes to attracting users from all backgrounds. It says that they're geared towards either beginners or very experienced traders, and they don't have a lot in between that's customizable. So they're just saying that every component can be moved and resized as per their priorities, enabling traders to benefit from a service that acts as the left hand to the right hand. Anyway, I just thought that was interesting. We'll get some better exchanges that we can really get some information and just have everything in one place. That's the key to trading, especially for those of you out there that are trading in shorter, a lot of people are day trading cryptocurrencies, things like that. It'd be real nice to have that set up where you have everything right there and you can do things on multiple screens and all that. So anyway, on to the next news. All right, hey guys. So, second piece of news on cryptocurrency, and this is a cool one too. 6 new cryptocurrency ATM machines installed every day in 2018. That's an average. So basically, it's just another piece of news that hey, this is happening. 6 a day is not a lot. granted, but that is good. It is a lot compared to what was happening a year before. And so this next year, I think everybody's expecting exponential growth. Just within the last few months, really, I mean, it's now out there. It's common knowledge that big companies are using and heavily investing in cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. So something like this is just really good news, or just more. I should just say more news that things are moving forward. No matter what is happening with the price right now of cryptocurrency, things are moving forward. The rise of crypto ATMs. Let's see. So you can read through here. I mean, I'm not going to read the article, but you get the gist. I mean, the reason why I thought this was cool is just, hey, it's moving forward. I would imagine that'll move to 60 or 600 a day, but you don't know. You don't know. But it's, it is all moving forward. So, thank you guys for watching, and let's move on.
All right. So crypto's been crazy. It's been nice. I mean, after these long downs, it's just nice to see some up. I mean, it's definitely not a full reversal or anything in the nature, but it's just nice to see something a little bit different coming into the holiday season. So on the other side of things, let's jump over to the marijuana stock market and just see what's going on over there with some charts and news.
We'll start cannabis news here with the big one. I mean, Trump signs Farm Bill making hemp federally legal, boosting promising NC cash crop. Now, this is obviously out of North Carolina, but I just read it and I thought it could apply to anything. I mean, you could check out North Carolina, everything here. So that's what I'd kind of just like to look over this. It's a real short little thing here at the beginning. It says on Thursday, a group of local hemp advocates celebrated 867 billion farm bill authorized by President Donald Trump. The 2018 Farm Bill, a sweeping piece of legislation, bolstered farms with the passage of the Hemp Farming Act of 2018, bipartisan legislation delisting hemp as a controlled substance and allowing the continued growth of the North Carolina hemp farming industry. So the big, this person says, let's see, Blake Butler, executive director of the North Carolina Industrial Hemp Association, says the biggest takeaway is that hemp is now classified as an agricultural commodity. And what that means is that, because here in Oregon it's big, and I actually worked a little bit on a hemp farm this year, and it's the same as corn. I mean, you can just put it in, you can sell it, they can transport it. It's just like any other crop. And so that's big. You don't have all the hassles that you do with growing THC. The money is there right now. It's really good money. And it's definitely worth doing even if you have a couple acres of land. I mean, you can make some cash. So anyway, just wanted to touch on that. That's good news, and or at least it looks to be. And just another thing that's looking good for the cannabis industry, even though we're going down right now, and I'm just seeing that as a time to buy, so we'll look at the charts on that later. But let's check out some other news. Right, so another big one in cannabis stocks, Budweiser and Tilray partnering to study weed drinks. So, first the heir to the Anheuser-Busch empire entered the cannabis industry on his own. Now Budweiser itself has partnered with the major industry player Tilray to research non-alcoholic drinks that include THC or CBD. The companies announced on Wednesday that they'd each invest up to $50 million in conducting the research. Tilray's research will be conducted through its subsidiary High Park Company, while Anheuser-Busch will run its studies through its Canadian subsidiary Labatt Breweries. Tilray told MarketWatch the partnership is limited to Canada, though the companies will discuss jointly partnering products that will come from the research in the future. So, doing separate things, but they're talking about it and just figuring out, hey, is something an option? I mean, this doesn't mean that, the ones, that Budweiser's buying up Tilray or anything like that. It just means that, hey, they're talking and, hey, let's see what we can do here. So, the research is good. They both realize that it benefits both of them, and it just sounds like they're going to share that and work together. That's obviously huge. And just as far as big companies, saying openly, hey, we're doing this cannabis thing. So, obviously cannabis is here to stay. And good news. So anyway, let's move over to the charts and see what's been going on over there. All right, so let's go through the cannabis stock watch list here. We'll start out with Golden Leaf. You're down. I mean, the marijuana stocks are looking a lot like the overall market. If you've seen the Dow in the last week, it's huge red lines down. Huge red lines down. So, Battis kind of did a little bounce, and then came back down. I mean, you're talking little things. Leaf buyer, that's way down. In fact, it hit a new low. This is a 3-year chart, by the way. So when you see these lows on here, this is a 3-year low. So it got to 47 cents. It's at 51 now. I mean, shit, 3-year low might not be a horrible time to buy. You got to figure that these things are going to have an up at some point, right? Right. Market's got to go back up at some point, especially when there's so many things happening with cannabis stocks, and we'll get to at least a little bit of that in the news later. MSIG, Mass Roots. We'll kind of jump through these here. I mean, you'll notice a trend. Canopy growth, they might see a little jump depending on how you play these. I mean, I've noticed a lot of times, they're getting to a really solid support there at 25. The chances of having a jump from like 25 to 30 is pretty good at that point. If you have a little bit bigger account and you can take from 25 to 27, 28, probably be pretty safe. 25 to 27, I think it was probably a pretty good play, but it's risky too. I mean, with the way that the market's going down, it's not a play that I would make, but it's definitely something that could happen. So, Kronos, even with, the good news and everything, down from 14 to 10, but still on an upward trend overall. So that's nice to see with some of the bigger ones. Carrot Therapeutics, though, looks like the Dow. That's what the Dow looks like if you haven't seen it. Let's see here. Aurora Cannabis. I mean, this is a big one for everybody. I mean, 5 is a mark that is obviously a heavy resistance point. Anything below that is kind of, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people would say that that's a gift. TerraTech, we all know that's been going down. They got some bad news, which I believe halted the merger with Golden Leaf. Freya, I mean, ooh, man, all the way down, it's probably a really good buy at 4.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll be doing things to improve this and, adding an intro and just doing some different things throughout. I want to do some fun stuff. I want to include other people. I mean, hey, if you're out there, if you got an opinion on this, if you're investing, if you have questions, send me video submissions of your questions. Send me video submissions of what you think of the market. Send me video submissions of what you're buying, what you're selling, why, anything like that. And that way I'm just looking for other people to be able to put in here as well. So anyway, any way I can partner with people, I would love to. And if you guys find any value in this, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it. If you find value, somebody else probably will too. I really appreciate you guys watching, and we'll just keep making this thing better and better, more and more informative, and keep moving. All right, guys, let's all make some money together.